So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube, Dave here from Z4 Games, bringing you again, thanks to BLHR, as you can see, an update to Blackluster Soldier. Now, the brand new card the Blackluster Soldier got was its own Link monster. So it requires 3 monsters with different names. If it's Link summoned using a level 7 or higher monster as material, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of these effects. This card gains 1500 attack, which is permanent. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase of your next turn, or banish one card on the field. Now the chances are, as it's already attacked, you're probably going to want to choose the banish one card. But without further ado, I'm going to take you through the profile, show you exactly what we got, and explain why we've got it. So of course we start off with triple Blackluster Soldier, Super Soldier. Beautiful card, very, very powerful, and it's just basically BLS on roids. Strong, busted, gives it a bit of an armor as well. We played 2 of the OG BLS. Now, I'm probably going to cut this down to 1. I was going to play 2 if I was playing pre-prep, but I decided to go more incantation heavy rather than this. And I don't play trading in this deck purely because I play extravagance instead. We've then got 2 evening and 2 beginning nights. Now, of course, these give additional effects to the super soldiers or when they're used as ritual material, and obviously they have banish effect in the graveyard as well. 2 envoy, this card is very, very cool, but it does kind of clash in the sense that it does require you to banish. It's a nice little battle phase increaser, and then in the graveyard, you banish 1 light and 1 dark monster, and then accept this card and add it to the hand. So you banish these guys here, and then add this back to the hand. But you've got to be careful in the sense you're doing that, because we do also play the big boss monster of BLS, and we also play the 1 Chaos Dragon Levineer. So you don't want to be banishing too much, because then you make these cards kind of obsolete or a little bit more difficult to kind of play with. We've then of course got triple Manju, all standard in a ritual deck that does not rely on its normal summon, and double Ash Blossom. Again, very, very standard. These can be any hand traps you wish. We then have double Incantation Chalice Slime, double Candle, double Talismandra, and then 1 Bookstone and 1 Pencil Plume. For the spells, triple Extravagance. Again, this deck does not rely on the extra deck, so you can get an additional +2 or +1 technically off of this card, and it's very, very useful. If you don't want to play this or you don't have these to play, of course put trade-ins in, because you do play a lot of level 8s with your normal BLSs, your super soldiers, your original ritual, and of course your Levineer Dragon. Then for the other spells, we've got triple Gateway. Gateway gives you the ability to add a Blackluster Soldier, a monster, or Gaia, so you're going with the Blackluster Soldier. And then of course if you get spells, put spell counters on this, you then get to remove 3 spell counters from this card and add a ritual spell. So it's just any ritual spell as well, it doesn't have to be a BLS spell. We've then got triple Super Soldier Synthesis, 1 Super Soldier Ritual, 1 Incantation Inception, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, and finishing off with 1 Beginning of Heaven and Earth. All very, very important to help extend the ritual plays in this deck, and give you a bit more variety in what you can play. So it gives you more options to move forward, and they're all very, very useful in the deck. Now moving on to the extra deck. Now I only pulled 1 Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, but if I had more, I'd probably put more in here in place of some of the other little staple cards. So really what we're going with is standard Link 2 monsters. So you've got Izolds to give you future plays when you're searching, and your Bait Cop because it's an additional Link 2 that can be made with anything. Double Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, and 1 Unicorn, because you've got to be careful when you're playing Extravagance that you don't lose anything core. Nothing in the extra deck is like a must-have or a need. They just help to extend the board and extend the plays. To finish the game off, you've got your Borrowload and your Borrow Sword. Again, just gives you 2 finishes in the deck to play around with. And then the XYZs where it gets a little bit interesting. So we do play the 1 number 97 Dragulabon. This is very, very cool because it actually, when you rank this up or when you make this, as long as you've put it under one of the link zones of either your Isolde or your Beat Cop, it then has the ability to send these 2 from the grave, send these 2 from the extra deck, and then it basically reattaches one to the other. So you can go for your Hope Harbinger and attach 107 to this card. It's really, really cool. So your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. You detach 1 material from this card, take 2 dragon number monsters with different names from your extra deck and or graveyard except himself, special summon one of them and attach the other to it as material. For the rest of the turn you cannot special summon other monsters or declare an attack except with that special summon monsters. Now it doesn't matter because going first, if you can make a Link 2 and then this and then bring these out, it's incredibly powerful. Now obviously if you do want to play the Chaos Dragons, like your White Wyvern and your Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, of course it makes getting more monsters on the board a lot easier to then pull this effect off. And to get this off on first turn, you do need to be able to ritual summon twice, your original BLS and of course your new BLS. Or of course you'd be able to special summon from the graveyard by banishing Lights and Darks, which is where these guys make it a little bit better. I wanted to go as close to being just BLS as possible and not involve the Chaos Dragons, but if you want to and make this more consistent, by all means put the Chaos Dragons in. The last 2 rank 8s that we play are number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord and of course the 1 Dingrisu, because it is a rank 8 and you can still send 1 card your opponent controls to the graveyard when you summon it, or attach one of the banished machine monsters. But you're not going to have banished machine monsters, it's just there as a pure non-target send. So it gives you a lot of options to play around with. You've got 2 defensive options straight off with your Hope Harbinger and your Galaxy Eyes. You've got board extensions with your Dragulabon and your Hope Harbinger, or of course your Galaxy Tachyon if you want it to. And then you've got offensive sends with your Dingrisu, and then you've also got defensive plays and more offensive plays with your Link monsters underneath as well. Not to mention if you're able to give your Blackluster Soldier, Super Soldier the full effects off of the back of the Evening and Beginning Twilights, it's just going to extend the plays even further and give you more boss monsters on board. So that is it for the direct Blackluster Soldier. Like I said, if you want to make it more powerful and a little bit more consistent, you can put in the Collapse Serpents, which I possibly might do in the future. Like I said, I just wanted to go more direct with BLS than go around with more of a Chaos Engine. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. If you do have any questions, put them down in the comments below. And if there are any decks from BLHR that we haven't done that you do want to see, please let us know. Joe is working on a Battle Wasp. Donald is working on a pure Trap Trick, so not a hat version, just a pure Trap Trick. And there's a couple of others that we're working on to kind of bring you guys as well. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And as always, guys, happy dueling. What's up YouTube? Dad here from Zephyr Games. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always guys, happy dueling.